If you are engaged in wearing a robe, you are embracing luxury.
You ready?
Ready. And this is also something I'll go home and my 17-year-old son will be wearing that robe.
Yeah.
Because children don't understand boundaries. Again, children have ruined my life. And that's why I come here to the Wynn, so that I can go to Sinatra's, go to Delilah's, drink alcohol, wear a robe.
And then ruin your life.
Somehow figure out a way to get paid for it.
I think you figured it out.
I figured it out.
Well, Jim, welcome to Check-In here at Wynn. It's so lovely to have you.
Well, thank you for having me.
Welcome back to Vegas, I should say. You're very familiar with this place.
Yes.
We're sitting here at the beautiful Encore Theater. I know a place that you're super familiar with. And the first time you performed here, I believe, was in 2019. If you can take a trip down memory lane with me, do you remember where you were or kind of what you were feeling right before you performed here for the first time?
Yeah, I mean, I've been coming to Vegas off and on for many years, and I think my first impressions was, were that the quality of the experience of the audience. Because in the end, Vegas is so fun for a performer, and it's a good room. And yeah, there are great rooms in Vegas, but it's also a good size for comedy.
Yeah.
It's intimate, there's no bad seats. And it's nice. It's not cheesy. And environment performs how people behave. It's perfect for the experience that I'm hoping to provide.
Well, speaking of which, 5 years later, you've been here many times at the Encore Theater, and you're coming back very soon, Barely Alive. I would love to hear about what people can expect.
Well, I've been doing stand-up for a long time, and some of it is, it's all self-assignment, and it's also a balancing act of, I feel, the relationship I have with the audience is like a friendship, and that the friends that we really love hanging out with are the people that are challenging us, but also there's a familiarity. So they understand my point of view. They understand that it's going to be accessible to them, but there's going to be some challenges in there. I want to make sure that my show appeals to someone who has kids, who doesn't have kids, who's not in a relationship. Really the kind of the experience of human existence, really. I want to appeal to everyone.
There's a couple themes that you've touched on and that come up pretty regularly throughout your specials, one of them being family. I'm curious to know what it's like for you when you go home, you get off the stage, raising teenagers and preteens and sharing those kind of stories on stage. What is it like for you? I
mean, that's what's so beautiful about stand-up is I get to explore my feelings surrounding different topics, and one of them is, my core identity is that I'm a father. I'm not good at it, but also the relationship I have with the audience is they understand that I love my children and that I would do anything for them. But, there's two sides to the parenting experience. Every parent has also been that child. So that annoyance is motivated by caring, the highs and lows. And if we can laugh at ourselves, then we can kind of it can be a cathartic experience.
Yeah, I definitely relate. I feel like the older I get, the more I understand my mom and how I annoyed her,
Yes, we didn't know. And your mom's a saint.
She is. She honestly is.
And she's also annoying. And your mom especially is annoying. No, I'm joking, but the whole thing is that it doesn't mean, that you wouldn't do anything for your mom. But it also, the reality is human beings are these annoying animals. Yeah.
Well, great segue. I'm just kidding. I'd love to know more about you work with your wife.
Yes.
Writing, producing. Speaking of family, tell me a little bit about how that is.
My working relationship with my wife has changed over the years. Like when we were first dating and we started working together, it was sitting over a bottle of wine and talking about comedy ideas or comedy themes. And you know, having, you know, I remember her breastfeeding and me saying, we got to come up with some bacon jokes. And then the relationship you have with a life partner that invades your work, whether you consider them a comedy writing partner or just an advisor.
Yeah.
You know, she's the best editor of me because she has, she describes it as she has a PhD in Jim Gaffigan, which I think is weird, but you know, it's true.
Well, speaking of which, I think I actually have something. A little birdie told me that Sinatra's was one of your favorites.
Oh, it is.
Thank you, Gina.
Oh my gosh.
This is
What
for you.
This? I get, oh my God, a bag.
Yeah, it's just a huge bag,
I've always
that's
wanted
it.
a Wynn bag.
I'm so glad, that's exactly what I
Not
bought
a
you.
Wynn bag, because I am a Wynn bag. Oh, but here, I should open this up.
Yeah, take a look inside. There is
Is
something.
it Frank Sinatra's head?
Yes.
No, I don't know if that would be
Be
right.
careful.
Oh my gosh. What is
There
this?
is a
oh,
special Jack Daniel's Select
booze. I love
from
booze.
Sinatra, and
I like this.
we chose this because Frank Sinatra.
Frank
was a-
Sinatra.
was a
I
fan.
love this.
Yeah.
I love this.
Look at
booze.
that.
I mean, I've been sober for 50 years, but I'm gonna break it for this. No, I'm not. I'm
Wait, there's
oh,
more.
is there more? Oh, I think
This is my favorite.
Oh
part,
my
I'd say.
gosh. Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Isn't it everybody's dream to have a hotel robe at home?
I do have robe material. It's, you know,
Not a robe, but
I
just
ha-
robe material.
I have material on robes where I made fun of them.
Yeah.
But every time I do a topic where I make fun of something, I eventually grow to love that thing.
Ah. So would you
And-
say you used to not be a robe fan?
I wasn't a robe person.
Tell me more.
Well, the thing is, you know, there is something creepy about a robe, right? Now, if I was sitting here in this robe, it would be creepy. But some of that is the
Yes.
robe, and some of it is just the creepiness that is about me. But there is something about a robe that is creepy, and it's a luxury, because, you know, there's a practicality. If you are engaged in wearing a robe, you are embracing luxury, and most of us don't have access to that. My children have ruined my life. And that has nothing to do with robes, but I just want to insert that.
Okay, thank you.
But a robe is a nice thing, and this is also something I'll go home and my 17-year-old son will be wearing that robe.
Yeah.
Because children don't understand boundaries. Again, children have ruined my life. And that's why I come here to the Wynn, so that I can go to Sinatra's, go to Delilah's, drink alcohol, wear a robe.
And then tell everyone.
And
how
then tell
children have
everyone,
ruined
and
your
somehow
life. Yep.
figure out a way to get paid for it.
I think you figured it out.
I figured it out.
Well, thank you so much, Jim, again.
Thanks so
For
much. I
stopping by at the
appreciate it.
check-in.
Thanks so much. All right. We did it, you guys. We did it all.
Yay!
Thank you for the
It's
present.
awesome to meet you.
Perfect.
Great.
There you go.
Thank
And
you for spending the time.
Thanks so much.
Nice to meet you.
really-
Yeah.
So this is going to be an ongoing. This is a good gig, right?
It is, right?
Especially during this strike time, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty
And then
stoked
you're
about
going to
it.
be working for Entertainment Tonight at 6.
Well, if you say so, I hope it's true, right?
You're going to do it. You're going to do it.